Today is the day. As you can see by the title and the thumbnail, we are reacting to Stakes' new tape called Tapeworm. As obviously I have my drink, I have most videos, you probably see me sipping away. There's been a lot of apprehension, is that the word? Like lead up to this drop. Like I am hella excited for it. Yeah, he's proved his worth with his most recent drops, being Ping and and even his work before that. If you haven't listened to his other stuff, give it a listen. But I know there's been a lot of build up to this project. I believe it's taken them about a year, him and Conscience, to even produce this. So I expect my expectations are lifted. I am looking forward to this. And but yeah, there's only so much I can say. So I hope you're ready, and let's get it. First song is called Conscience Sounding Like Mozart, or Mozart. How do you even pronounce that anyway?
Conscience, are you not hyped for this? But they wouldn't know they were nice people.
I like the build up.
He said sorry, I didn't think there's a cure.
Whoa, that kicked in, hey. Playing like piano, Mozart. Hey, that bit has to be reloaded. I like that bit. I like the shouty, echoey, reverb. Oh, mate.
He's a sorry.
Like a lion, I'm motherfucking raw. That's, hey, rated. I think I heard that right.
You're Greg's vegan steak bait.
You're Greg's vegan steak bait. I really like the transition in between like flow and it really like splits up the song. It's quite creative, and yeah, I don't quite think I've heard that as much from Stakes as recently, but I like that this beat's very well produced and like split up, and it has quite a travelling sense to the beat. Anyway, it's almost spacey. I defo just paused on the bass drop. It's really spacey and like travelling. If you didn't get my last statement. This slaps! Hey! This slaps, this slaps. Candle, hey! Fam, what a start. I'm sorry, if you can hand on heart tell me, as a listener, whether you're even into his music, if you can listen to Conscience Sounding Like Mozart and say that doesn't sound like a normal project coming from some form of like trap genre, just if you listen to that on Apple Music not knowing who he was and how big he was, you'd think he was up there with like quite a lot of current artists. I don't know if that's an overshout, but I very much rate that. And if you're watching, then bruv, that was sick. Just the first song alone. So I am that sent me. What an intro to your tape, bro. Gas, fucking gas. Right. The next song is Naughty, I believe. Yes, it is Naughty. Spelled Norty.
Bitch, I be naughty. So the beats are boring. So the beat is short. Like a white sweet size, a switch at half time. 50-50 like a Domino's pizza. Yeah, bitch.
I really like the theme he's going with like the almost like menacing beats. It's really well produced from Conscience.
You never hear last call. She don't ride like Clyde and Bonnie.
Clyde and Bonnie, that's hard.
So the beats are boring. I saw Amber. It's one night, your bitch. Breathe. Fuck when I be bonanza.
Oh, hey.
Can't slander. Propaganda. Casablanca. Speechless. I don't know answer.
I liked his rhyme scheme there. Casablanca, answer, propaganda. Yeah, no, raid.
Does he kick like a pig, no porky? I take porky, naughty. So the beats are boring.
Naughty, oh my god. No, that is gonna get top hit. Like, no, it's insane.
Well, shit then. Naughty, bit of a tune. I'll give it about. This might sound rotted, but I'll give it a 6 out of 10, right? Because the first song, Conscience Sound Like Mozart. I'm sorry, that was like a 9.5 for me. That was a sick song. And I did actually message Stakes himself, and he just messaged back. Thanks to you, hope you listen on good headphone speakers. Oh, damn right I am, brother. I've got my fucking fat ass speaker down here. It's like some pig thing from back in day. Allow how messy my room is. Okay, this is why I record here, not here. Okay. I'm having a lazy one, alright? I am listening on a good speaker, bro. Right, obviously, the next song is We've been heard that. Go check out the reaction to that. I'll probably link it down below. But yeah, let's get on with the next song, which is called Crayola. And I did just click it before I even introduced it. Introduced it. Let's get on with it. Crayola.
Different color pills, like a packet of crayons. One on top of the other, I'm gonna step on a mic and dribble. Packets on packets on packets, bitch, I got you ain't no shit, make a bitch bounce.
Oh, where's the beat switch?
You better hit like a dano. Oh, jeez. My bitch is drowning, drip. Looking like I went cray with a red crayon. He twerk like with a bitch body thicker than the bowl.
Oh, I liked how that came in. Another beat switch as well. Bam.
She be walking with a waddle.
That's it. Hey! Yo, his flow was rotted then, that's it.
Different color pills, like a packet of crayon. Like we're known. One on top of the other, wrong, got so gone, I'm a supplier. Don't speak to the middle. Concise hair sounding like Mozart. I see guys a mistress, a wifey. A side bitch, your mother. Digging up dirt like you did a murder. I'm the best thing.
I like the beat pauses and the drops and how it comes in and out like, to match with his lyrics is really good.
You must trust my black, but your face is showing fucking pussies. If I fall in deep, I'll flinch, I'm nothing nice. I won't flinch. See, you paying me stuff to me. You ain't at my chin, so cheers, chin, from where I begin. Chin is the line.
Oh!
I'm a great white shark, you don't see my fin.
Oh, I like the end of that. Oh, he should defo do some boom bap shit then. Did you hear that? That was sick. You should defo do some on, unless it carries on. Oh no, it goes straight into Pink. Okay, one thing I could pick apart from that. If that had transitioned into another song, that would have been sick. The way the drums came in and that being the next song, that would have been cool. That would have been very cool. But yeah, no, Crayola, good song. Very lengthy. Feel like it could have been shorter, but I loved the fact that he was just spitting for days. Very much around like drug use, etc. I like the theme. I wouldn't advise doing them myself, but yeah, I like how he's got following a theme. It's very eerie, but then the beat switches really transitioned through it all. It was really good. I mean, there must have been like 3, 4 beat switches. Yeah, there was about 4, or like somewhat of. I won't say some weren't so much beat switches, but more like I don't even know. I think I'm chatting shit there, but yeah, no, another good song. I'd give that. Oh, if I've given Naughty a 6 and Concise Sound Like Mozart a 9.5, I'll give that a 7. I do have preferences, but obviously I'm gonna have a bias. Other people might see that as another number, but yeah, that is my thoughts on that. The next song is Ping. Been heard that. Link below. And then the next song is Tapeworm. Now, obviously, the whole tape is called Tapeworm, so I'm assuming this might be his most preferred song. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm chatting shit, but we shall see. So 3 and a 2 and a 1. It's very almost unfollowable. The start there was really unfollowable. It didn't really follow like a normal pattern to juicing, but it was somewhat good. Instrumental really much gives me Astro World vibes. Another decent song, yeah, Tapeworm. I've got to say, that isn't my most preferred one on the tape so far. I'm going to give that a 5. Reasoning, I've got to say, the other tracks had like quite a theme to them. They were quite followable. I feel like the lyrics got somewhat lost there, but like I'm not disputing the fact that it is a good song, but not to my preference. But yeah, obviously with the lead up of the Concise Sound Like Mozart, Naughty, Crayola, Ping, Tapeworm, I feel like all of them had like quite a different sounding thing, whereas Tapeworm was kind of quite almost repetitive and didn't really overly tell much of a story, but maybe that's just me getting lost and expecting something different from his genre. But yeah, another good song. The next song is 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3,
3, Tapeworm, 2, Concise, 1. Once like ADD on device attention.
I like this track already. The instrumental is good. It's so much different to half the other stuff. And previously I just said about the almost boom bap sounding noise of the drums at the end of, I don't know what song it was. But yeah, it's come back in with somewhat of that, so yeah.
I'm coronavirus, sick cute. Like a second pattern, it's like how I drop him, I'm hot with something like
that.
007, let me get him. No time to die, out of 10 a minute.
Rated. If that went straight over your head, he said 007 earlier on and then said No Time to Die, which is also a James Bond film that is yet to come out. But yeah, good wordplay. I don't know what that noise is. That it really adds to the beat there. That's it. Oh, oh, it's going off. Ah, ah, this is fun. I'm asleep. What the fuck? That is a tune. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's up there with the first one. That's definitely a 9.59. Fam, you offed on that. Snakes, if you're watching, you fucking offed on 3, 2, 1, bro. The switch of flows, the beat, bro. The boom, 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 boom. Give me like the baby almost feels like, oh, like Vibes. If you've ever heard that tune, Vibes, it's the drums, fam. That was a tune. 3, 2, 1. That I've added it to hard hype in my playlist. That is fat. Rated. Next song is Hento Tiptoe feat LB Patterns. Now I have never heard LB Patterns, and I'm very much ready to hear him. So yeah, this is I think the first feature I've listened to from Stakes, like with a song with a feature. So yeah, let's get into it.
Man, finna go 10-toe tiptoe with a bad bitch, now she looking like Calypso.
Is that Stakes or is that LB? Because that don't as much sound like Stakes, and I like how little auto-tune there was on that, or like reverb.
I'm top 5 where I go A-roll.
It is.
Thinks I'm high, she says she's a bitch, pop ecstasy, till I got Zendaya way.
I liked his delivery at the start. He's gone quite back into his auto-tune sound, but I really liked his delivery at the start. It was so much like, obviously he messes with reverb, auto-tune quite a lot, but it sounded like so direct and less like involved with the beat, more like he owned his spitting, like it was full frontal. Yeah, I like that. Carrying on.
Virgin, I smell evil stuff. Man, finna go 10-toe, make him go Don't put me on your list, no. I'm top 5 where I go A-roll. I say she's saying a lot of shit. These man do too took a lot. I be doing this till they tell me that enough, yeah, enough is enough. So I'm pushing pedals and I'll kill.
Oh, I'm assuming this is LB.
Snakes looking fly, he be dripping tourists from my mama and my pops.
Quite a short feature from LB. Did add to the track with like a couple ad-lib sounding parts at the start, and yeah, no, a good feature. I liked how even though it was short, it was sweet. Short but sweet. Like it had worth, and it had reasoning to be there. Like it was worth listenable. Sometimes features get lost, or like sometimes features even ruin tracks. But that feature was actually worth being inside that track. And I can't even say this, you know. 10-toe tiptoe was a good tune. I'll give it a 7.5. It was a solid track. Nothing awful I can pick from it. Like the delivery at the start, and yeah, that's another good one. Next song is Grizzly Bear, but the bear is B-A-R-E. Why? I don't know. We'll find out.
Grizzly bear, terrifying and potentially.
Oh, that's a bit eerie.
Bitch, I be bad, sick, bad, sick. I got the force like bitch, I'm your father.
Got the force like bitch, I'm your father. If you don't get that, then why are you listening to music, bro? Well, I mean, watch Star Wars. Watch Star Wars.
Got like a monopoly, she giving top sloppily.
Oh, I like the sick sounding passion this guy's putting out, bro. Did you hear that? It's like it was almost like he was powering up to do some bullshit. It sounded like some Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan motherfucking man. Like this guy. I'm gonna replay that. Man. Don't trust a bitch, they bipolar. Fair, brother, fair. I love it. I ain't even gonna say it.
Okay, holla daddy a bitch, cause at least a bitch is good for swimming on it.
You're barely a bitch, cause at least the bitch is good for singing on it.
Cause at least a bitch is good for swimming on it. Actually, fuck it, I'ma come back here, fuck it. Yeah, I'm best mom. I call that shit qualification. In the pocket, it's like.
Oh! Yo, hey. What do you mean? Hey, no. He came. Replay that. Reload that. That was probably bare loud on my. Bare loud. That was probably bare loud on my fucking recording software, bro. I'm maxing out volume.
Yeah, I'm best mode. I call that shit
Qualification! Ah!
Yo, Jason, why did you do this shit? Your bitch won't have a she gracious.
10 out of 10. Bro, the way he came back in, there was so much passion and sick feeling to that song. It was literally sick. It was like, bro. When he came in, like, fuck it, I'm coming back. I rated it so much when he came in. What was the bar something about? Bear, like, koalification. Like, as in, like, koala, bear, koala. Bro, bar. I love it. You love to see it, bro. That was a tune. I mean, you can tell by my reaction. Jesus, bro. Nah, rated. Grizzly Bear. That's in my tunes I'm feeling. My hard hype playlist. I'm loving that. Loving that from you, bro. Talk to me, darling. Talk to me. That was fact. Yes. Next song, coronavirus vaccine. We've done heard it. We didn't do a reaction, but link in the fucking bio. My God, fam. I need a moment. Hey, we've got 2 songs left. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. And Mandy. So the first song, hope you're doing well. Let's get it.
Conscience? I think I have a problem.
Just couple of keys and kissing the cube. How you doing, well done? You look like a midget. Keep big words on a hustle like in a cool.
I like how he's gone for like a singy vibe. So he's showing his versatility for his main proper tape. Like he said, this is the one he's put the most effort into. I like how he decided to show his versatility in it. I can't speak. Showing his versatility in it. Like he's gone for a bit of a singy vibe. He's gone for the hard hype. He's gone for the building through instrumentals. La da da da. I like it. I like it a lot. Hope you're doing well. Fair. It's there. I don't want to be rude, but like seemed a bit of a filler. He was speaking something. I feel like he could have gone a bit further with that song, but I am no music artist. I just feel like it could have really broke into something there because it's obviously it's about someone. Hope you're doing well, and you could hear like, well, yeah. I just feel like that. I'll give that 6. Like maybe it's just because it's not my vibe. I don't know, but I liked his singing in it. I like the fact he's gone with something different, and he could very much go with that. Like it sounded listenable. Like some artists try and sing, and it just doesn't work out for them. It just doesn't. But yeah, no, fair track. Was a bit of a filler for me, but again, personal preference. Anyway, the next song is Mandy with another feature from Young Zim. Again, at first it's hard. I don't think I've seen features from Stakes as of yet, as of my listening, as of my reactions, but maybe there is. Anyway, we're gonna get into this. The last song of this tape. Let's get it. Mandy for Young Zim.
She said I'm new to the drugs, can take it in your blood. Unless you wanna take it slow. Yeah, you got anything different. Yeah, you're different to these bitches. Oh,
Hear me out. Why does it give me 1975 vibes? It really does. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's yeah. I don't know. I think it's because more recently the 1975 have come in with this electronic sounding vibe, and this is very much so that. And the instrumental gives me like Uzi vibes. It's like a weird combination of Uzi and 1975 right now. And obviously Stakes, because he is him. I'm sure.
I said take this in your car. Unless you wanna take it slow. Yeah, you got anything different. Yeah, you're different to these bitches. Cause you different. And I'm maybe, but now you distant.
Ooh. Oh, I like how he came in. Quick note, this song, I like it. What I just said about the previous stack, hope you're doing well, I felt it was missing like that personalness, but maybe I just couldn't get a grasp of the lyrics. But I like how he's talking about how he's met someone or someone specific, maybe whether previous or right now, but he's like saying how he's opening up and how they're different to these other bitches pissing about all the time and shit. Like I like how he's like, that's the one good thing with artists, that well, that's one thing that you need to pick up from an artist is somewhat of a connection. Like, to be a fan of like an artist, you need to like somewhat find something new from maybe their new albums, because yes, they can bring in this hype, this different energy, but sometimes you need to relate to their human nature in a way. And the fact that he's somewhat, even though the song's called Mandy, he's talking of those certain topics where sometimes they're not always spoke of, and I like that. I like how he's opened up to his audience and been like, you know what? There's someone specific. There was someone who I fucked with differently. Like, I like how he's speaking it out. Anyway, Young Zim came in sick. I like that.
You were never fake, girl, you always kept it real. Girl, I miss your loving you, that hoe you used to feel in there.
Mad. And that's it. That is the tape, people. That's it wrapped up. Wow. Last song. It's gonna be a solid 8. Solid 8 for the last one. I liked how it was very much a finisher song. It very much brought things to almost a revelation rather than an end. It was more like there was someone nice and you're real, and you know what I mean? It was nice to hear. And yeah, I liked how it, although it involved drug use, etc., the themes he follows before, I liked how it somewhat left that and brought in this new, somewhat of a topic. And because previously in his music, he speaks very aggressively about how his struggles with bitches, they're just annoying, and that's fair. And he's even said in one of the past songs, I probably said it, that they just piss him off. And the fact that he's come in with the last song as a revelation to be like, you know what, there was someone nice, and it's almost opened his eyes. That was good. I like that. I like it a lot. Honestly, better than I expected. That sounds rude, but it really does sound great. And it was very well produced. Shout outs to Conscience. I like the features, they fit really well. Honestly, a solid tape considering the amount of time they've put into it, and I very much like it. And I feel like you should very much take a lot from this, and hopefully other people will take a lot from this and almost support you more as an artist, because it's so positive to see you put out something like this and it actually be worth listening to. I've added multiple songs into my playlist, and yeah, hopefully multiple other people do, and I very much enjoyed. So just before I finish this off, I'd just like to say, currently around the internet, you're seeing, and even the world, there's a lot of protests going on for Black Lives Matter, and I just want to say, even if you don't want to explicitly put stuff everywhere, just get involved and just learn of ways you can help, sign petitions, and just educate yourself on the matter, because this is very much a good change that we'd like to happen. It's hard that it's come about during coronavirus, because obviously as much as the protests are great, it's a worry for people's health, but I'm so glad that they're pushing this, because it's been around for so long and racism doesn't belong. Like, it's not worth having. Like, I don't see the point. So yeah, I just wanted to shout that out and just say, get involved. If you're racist, then don't watch my videos. I don't want anything to do with you. And yeah, I'm, as shit as 2020 has been, I am all for what's going on at the moment. I just wanted to shout that out, and yeah, I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. It has been a pleasure to listen to that and react to the other music videos, and I'm very much looking forward to the rest of Stakes' career. Like, his music is actually quality, and especially Grizzly Bear. I enjoyed that track. Anyway, thank you for watching. Peace, see you later, and goodbye.